Teller, what are the origins of being silent on stage during your act?
You're asking me the exact same questions that the New York Times guy did, just as if they were right on the piece of paper.
Now you caught me.
When I was a teenager, I rebelled against the idea of magic patter because it always seemed redundant. You know, a guy would be standing up there going, "Here I have a red ball." Well, yeah. Or it would be, you know, a kid like me. When I was like 12, I did a Chinese magic act where I had, you know, like a long mustache and a little hat and an orange velvet robe, and I claimed to be 200 years old and lived in ancient China because I didn't know how long ago China was ancient. And as an audience member, I would find that insulting. So when I started to get a little more idea what was going on, I thought it would be interesting to drop patter so that people would have to put together what they're looking at on their own. And nothing fools you better than the lie you tell yourself. So if I say, here is a perfectly ordinary pack of cards, you're going to mistrust me. If I hand you the cards and go like this and you shuffle them, then you'll believe that that's a real pack of cards even if it's fake. So it was partly the idea of not doing redundant patter, and it was partly the idea of making magic more convincing. Then eventually I discovered that there's all sorts of cool things that happen. Like for me, because I'm not like an overpowering personality, undercutting the kinds of places that I was working at frat parties at college, and if I had tried to overpower those kids with their cups of beer, you know, groping their girlfriends, they would have paid no attention to me. I don't think they paid that much attention to me the way I did it, but it was more than I would have had otherwise. I just set up a couple of lawn spots and did things like swallow razor blades and let them put that together and let them be a little bit creeped out by that. And that sort of compelled attention. And you feel like an idiot if you're heckling a silent guy. And then eventually, working with Penn all these years, what I've discovered is there's something absolutely incredible that happens when you don't talk. You know, everything becomes very intimate because you're looking at them, they're looking at you, and that intimacy is really thrilling to me.